when you see find horizontal tangents, when you see find horizontal tangent lines, that is almost the same as that question is saying, where is the slope 0? A horizontal tangent line is the same thing as where the derivative is 0. Okay. Now we still have to find the tangent line, so that's fine, but it's really saying find all tangent lines that have a slope of 0. So we got to find out where dy dx is 0 first. And to do that, we got to find dy dx. So we derive this equation. Okay, so 6x plus 8y dy dx is equal to 0, which means dy dx, the derivative of this curve, okay, the slope, the instantaneous rate of change, all those good things, is negative 6x over 8y, which is negative 3x over 4y. This is our derivative. Now we want to find all tangent lines where that are horizontal, and that means find all tangent lines where the derivative is 0. So I'm going to take my derivative equation, which was negative 3x over 4y, and I'm going to ask myself, where is that thing 0? And it's going to turn out that a fraction is only 0 if the numerator is 0, and negative 3x is 0 when x is 0. Okay? So when x is 0, the derivative is going to be 0, which means there's going to be a horizontal tangent. Now we have to find the tangent lines at those points. Well, remember, the tangent line is always y minus the y value equals the slope x minus the x value. As long as the slope isn't undefined, this is what happens. Well, we want the slope to be 0, and it turns out that happens when x is 0. So we know the slope, we know the x value, we need the y value. So to find the y value, we have to go back to our original equation. And that's usually the case. If you know an x value, you want to know a y value, you go back to your original equation. So we got x equals 0 from the derivative, because that's where the derivative will be 0, and that's where the tangent lines will be horizontal. So that's where we got x equals 0 from. And to get my y value, I'm going to plug 0 into my original equation and find out what y is. Well, this is just 0, so we get 4y squared is 9, which means y squared is 9 over 4, which means y is plus or minus 3/2 when you take the square root. So x is 0 twice on this curve. X is 0 when y is 3/4 and when y is negative 3/4. So there's 2 points on this curve that have horizontal tangents, and they are 0, 3/2, and 0, negative 3/2. So I'm going to find the tangent line at both of these points. Well, the slope is 0, and I know that a slope of a line, the equation of a line with a slope of 0 is just y equals whatever number it goes through. Well, this would have to be y equals 3/2, and the tangent line down here would be y equals negative 3/2, because that's what a horizontal line, the equation of it looks like. This is a 3/2. Okay, and you could plug that into this whole rigmarole thing here. You could plug that in. So let's draw like a little arrow. You could get y minus 3/2 is equal to 0, which is our slope, times x minus 0. But that just simplifies into y equals 3/2. Same thing happens if you plug in this point, 0, negative 3/2. You're going to get y equals negative 3/2. So this is one tangent line, and this is the other tangent line, where with a slope of 0, where they're horizontal. They're the only two that there are.